Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and you are once welcome to my presentation, which will be going on methods of cookery. And today we shall be looking at how to cook the chicken using one method of cooking. And I remember earlier on that we had mentioned the type of cooking that we shall be using in our cookery. In this regard, we shall be looking at boiling. So when we talk about boiling, this is something that will give us the freshness of the chicken, the meal remain fresh. By boiling is the cooking of preparation, food in a liquid at a boiling point. This could be water, milk, or stock. And one of the reasons why we really want to boil is to cook food so that it is palatable, pleasant to eat with an agreeable flavor, should be of suitable and tender, slightly firm, even easy to digest and safe to eat. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is very, very important to eat food which you like and the method of cooking you are looking at. And once you have your chicken, we need to know how that chicken you're gonna do it. Is it going to be curry? Is it going to be boiled? Is it going to be the curry also will come in and tell us what really the chicken will look at. And here we are, how to make a chicken. We are looking at curry. We need to have 5 minutes cooking time. Cooking time is 10 minutes. Total time we are looking at 15 minutes when we are preparing our chicken. Um, how do we come up to that level of cooking the chicken? It is something that we need to understand. You must have tools to use, and one of our methods that we shall be using here, we are looking at a cooking pan, a serving ladle, a spatula, a chopping board, a knife, a container, a dish, a saucepan, and then a stove or a charcoal where you'll be cooking your chicken. Remember, you prepare yourself in advance in order to make sure that by the time you start cooking this food, everything is done in order so that nothing can leave you out of it. So, having the tools to use, again, you move on and look at the ingredients to use. You look at the chopped onions that you shall put aside in a measurement of 500 grams, and butter. You look at the curry powder, 500 grams, tomato paste, 500 grams, grated tomatoes, 500 grams, chopped garlic, 250 grams, chopped ginger, 250 grams, and here we are using also fresh cream to make our food more tasty and creamy, white pepper, 100 grams, salt use as you are working. So I cannot tell you that use 200 grams or 500 grams. We normally say use enough. Chicken pieces, we are looking at 12 pieces, and our chopped coriander. And these chicken pieces, roughly, we are looking at having each piece of 300 grams. So, ladies and gentlemen, now you have everything set to go. How do you move from here to the right point of cooking your chicken? So, when you look at the methods of how to prepare the chicken, these are some of the best way how you will now come in. Having known how to chop, prepare your tools aside and put the charcoal aside and the charcoal stove. Now you bring whatever all your ingredients on the table and the chicken on chopping board. Portion to your size. Put the stove on and put the saucepan to heat and let the fat melt. Let it melt to your need. Make sure that it is somehow hot but not too burnt. You can at this point add in chopped onions, fry a bit until golden brown. Add chopped tomatoes. Remember we chopped their side. Tomato paste. Add all your ingredients as you have garlic and let all cook as you keep on simmering them for a few minutes until thick. Let them continue simmering, because at this point you want the sauce to be thick. As you are moving on and you are keeping on these products, these vegetables are simmering, it means you really need your product to be very nice. Don't let them get burnt. Use low heat to make sure that later on the food will come out when it is thick, and the chicken you have put aside, it is at this point that you can bring it and add in. You add in your chicken after the 5 minutes, remember we talked about, and let it also start cooking. The chicken you add in the chicken stock. If you don't have the chicken stock, boil hot water. Let us use hot water instead of cold water, because the more you use the cold water, it will reverse the temperature where the chicken has reached, and the gravy will also not come out to be nice. So continue adding and cooking until the food cooks to 10 minutes. When it is ready, let that chicken be removed and serve as it is. I thank you.